Devil May Cry HD Collection.
Hello, everyone.
La la, do do ya. La la, do do. 一つの極限まで達した気がします。いい感じです。もっと良い戦いができそうです。さあ始めましょう。桜吹雪。紺碧臭が沈む。出発。完璧に遂げました。無傷でした。お守りを拾いました。片付きました。 妖怪退治の開始です。
Alright. We have a problem here. This is also why I wasn't able to play DMC. I think my R1 button's broken. I might have to legit send it in for repairs. This really sucks. I'm noticing... I was wondering why I couldn't lock on in DMC. I thought it was... maybe the Crimson mod had a bug or something. But no, my R1 button is... not wanting to work right now. I don't have anyone to fix it. I'm getting a really weird click. Well, picked a good time to go out. There's nothing going on right now, but... Kittysitting streams might be cancelled for a bit. I can't parry in this game like this. Oh. I don't know. It's pretty sure it's a physical problem. It's not, the R1 button is, acting up currently. I've heard that this happens. There's not anyone in town that can fix it. It's not, broken, it's just intermittent, so it's not working at the right times. This thing's been through a good couple years of abuse. I'm pretty sure I can still get it replaced. They'll see how much I spend on Steam and they'll replace it, I think. But yeah, I don't know if DMC is going to be viable to play with the lock-on button not working. I thought it was I thought it was just the Crimson mod messing with it, but now it's apparent. I was just playing that Yasha game and I could barely parry. A good test would be this game actually. So R1 is the basic attack button. Can probably remap some buttons in the meantime, but looks like I'm gonna have to send it in for repairs. A downgrade back down to the Switch. Unless I could find a do-it-yourself repair. Other than that, I'm shit out of luck. It's not like I can't still use it. Can use a controller with it. It's not like it's a major thing, but for these streams, it's going to be a problem because I play a lot of games that use this button. Let me try this really quick. See if I can determine how bad it is. A character that holds down attack. Pick the wrong team. They're not going to help me diagnose this at all. Let's see here. This game's got a secondary purpose in helping me troubleshoot my tech issues. I figured this was going to happen eventually. Just because I use this at least like 3-4 hours a day. Generally, if I'm over here on work days. Actually, I think we can use them. Yeah, I'm noticing sometimes the button press doesn't come out. This is a really good game to test it on. Par for the course. The L1 and R1s on the Steam Deck are very fragile. The triggers are really good. I think you could probably play like a competitive first-person shooter on them pretty fine. The L1 and R1 buttons are actually like not great on the Steam Deck. They're very fragile. I think that the spring inside is just broken, or on its deathbed, which apparently there are fixes for. I might be able to find somebody in town that can do it, but yeah, it's gonna put Kittysitting streams in jeopardy, depending on what I'm playing. I'm not really too concerned about this, because I can just play this at home. Yeah, this is a bit of a predicament here. That sucks, because that Yasha game really streams very well. Might just have to put a little bit more pressure on it. Now, the thing that's most likely to break is breaking, which is why I'm not very upset. It's nothing I did. It's just wear and tear. Like, the sticks don't drift, but the L1 and R1 are very fragile, so if you play a lot of games that use it like I do, it can definitely be a problem. Just gonna have to make do for now. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah, but like with the Yasha game where the parry is very important, I legit don't know if I want to play that game over here anymore. You know, if I have a table, I can just hook up a wireless controller. I have a spare Pro 2 I can bring with me in my tote bag and just play it on the stand because my protection case has a stand. But yeah, for these kinds of streams, I'm a little bit nerfed right now. There really isn't much I can do about it.
この戦い、耐えられます。集え、暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。進みましょう。降りかかる苦難が全てなくなるまで。暁の光。翼よ羽ばたけ。進みましょう。降りかかる苦難が全てなくなるまで。行け！集え！暁の光！翼よ羽ばたけ！行け！紅蓮のように咲き乱れろ！近い。終着点。私。
集中攻撃！準備はすでに整った。もう死は恐れない。 くぞ。立ち止まるのはらしくない。
集え暁の光、翼よ羽ばたけ、当たれグレン視界終着点、彼方まで超えゆけ。
もう死は恐れない。命がけでいくぞ。おごりない成果だ。生き抜いてやる。生き抜いてやる。道を切り開く。
勝利こそが私たちの誓いです。
Yeah, the button's definitely going. I can barely play this game right now. It's definitely on the way out. This sucks. Yeah, I'm like struggling to play this. The button doesn't register. I think the spring inside is worn out. Well, it's good to confirm I'm not crazy. It is broken. I switched to Watanabe and you wouldn't get his blaze orbs because the basic attack button is not working. Oh, that kind of sucks. It really sucks. Let me look it up really quick. Let's see how severe of a problem this is to fix. Alright, here's the deal. Here's the medical analysis of the Steam Deck. The good news is the replacement part is like $10 with shipping. The bad news is that I'd have to take it apart And while I'm good with computers, I can fix like software issues and install stuff well. I don't have any kind of knowledge with the inside. The best I can do, I can replace like graphics cards and stuff. I can do those things by myself, but disassembling a small portable device is way out of my ability. So it's definitely going to impact these streams. I mean, there's going to be some stuff I can still play, but PGR and DMC are pretty much a hard no right now. I can't reliably play them with the button working the way it is. I'm gonna have to do some homework and see if there's anybody in town I can do it. But apparently, it's a common problem. The fact that it's only just started happening to me after like 3 years of using this with hardcore action games, actually not bad. I mean, it could be worse, but I don't know what the future of these streams is going to be. I'm gonna have to be very selective with what I play. Like, this game is actually really well optimized. You can probably get 120 FPS off this game if they disabled VSync. But outside of remapping the button, I don't think I can really play this game reliably. Anyway, holding the button down is a real crapshoot because it stops registering. Yeah, the medical analysis is not dire. It's not permanently broken, but it's going to require somebody else. Paying for the button's not a big deal. I could do that right now if I wanted to, but I looked at the steps just now. I sure as hell cannot do that. Yeah, the button's like not working at all right now. Even just scrolling through this menu is difficult. Might need to be reseated. Luckily, this game's pretty simple. Could still play this, but DMC's off the table. Like, one of the most important buttons barely works. Like, I know I'm not that rusty at the DMC3. I definitely was never... Well, I was pretty good at the game at launch, but I haven't kept up on like 20 years of tech. Definitely did notice some of those execution errors were not my fault. The button feels very rigid. It's not registering. I think it might not even need to be replaced. I might need to find somebody that can unscrew it and just reseat it. Or maybe the spring needs to be replaced. Yeah, I'm noticing it's working fine now. But sometimes it's very intermittent. Huh. What do you mean I can't assign it to that? What gives? You're not gonna let me remap the button? Yeah, I really can't play this game then. What the hell is this? Control settings. Yes, it's a hard game, but I'm playing with a broken Steam Deck. Well, it's intermittent R1 button. It's not working right now, so any game that depends on the R1 button is kind of a real crapshoot to play. So that means no PGR, no DMC. Apparently none of this game either, because the remaps don't even make sense. They don't let you remap things like they should. Oh. Sorry for people who wanted to see that. It's out of my control right now. Nothing I can do about it. Let me see if I can fix it. No, it's not weird. It's not weird at all. It's a very common problem. I'm surprised I didn't have it happen sooner, because you guys see the stuff I play on here. So, like, all hardcore action games and roguelikes and beat-em-ups. For the button to give out now is very, very unexpected. It should have happened sooner. But yeah, the future of these streams is in jeopardy. I mean, I sit here with the cats, and I constantly have a cat on my lap, so, you know, I can use a controller, but when I'm over here at my job, that's kind of not an option. So, just gonna have to reevaluate what games I play on these streams, I guess. I'll have to do some homework. I think the spring is just worn out. It's a very easy thing to fix for somebody that knows how to open devices, but I don't. I'm good with software issues. I can replace my own video card and stuff. Like I could do mild, like the guts of a computer stuff, but nothing to that extent. That's way out of what I can do. There was somebody that helped me install my 1 terabyte drive in here. I'll see if he's still in town. That might be the best way to go. But yeah, this really sucks. I mean, it's happening at a good time. Nothing really exciting going on right now, but I definitely noticed playing PGR that the button is very unreliable. So, like DMC, for instance, I'm at a huge disadvantage because the lock-on button doesn't work, and you need that button for like a good 70% of your moveset. That sucks. I went through all the effort to set up the Crimson mod on here, and now I can barely play it. I think the spring is just worn out. It sounds like the spring is just worn out, or it's got too much gunk in it. From all the wear and tear. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for now, folks. I was about to go home anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research here. There'll still be a number of games I can play. You know, emulators will be fine. You can just remap the buttons. And most of the beat-em-ups will be fine too. But everything else will have to, like, either remap the buttons and fuck with my muscle memory, or not play them at all. That's the state I'm in currently. You can already install it on Steam Deck. I put up a video with the instructions last night. I put up a video with the instructions, so if you want to do that, you can. You don't have to wait. It works fine. There are some bugs, though, like the weapon wheel doesn't show up. But it's playable. Probably best to wait for some updates, though, because there are some problems on playing it on Linux. Certain things are really wonky and don't work properly, even if you have a functional controller. Anyway, that's gonna do it for now, folks. Sorry to end on a low note, but you can tell I'm not very frustrated. It's really only going to impact me when I'm over here. I'm over here at my part-time job. It's going to impact me tremendously. But when I'm using this elsewhere, I could just use my kickstand and just use a controller. I have plenty of spare controllers. I could just put one in my tote bag. So it's not like it's unusable. It's just when I'm working over here, it kind of is, depending on the game. But yeah, I don't really do these streams to make money anyway. I do these streams while I make money doing my job. They're not like big avenues for channel donations. So I can't do these for a while, and that's whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go, folks. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go home. Probably take my meds early again, and then we'll probably play some more Yasha. Some more Yasha or DMC 3 Crimson. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.